What happens if you stop posting Amazon influencer videos? Over the last year, I've posted less than 10 videos, so we're going to take a look and see what actually happens. Amazon told us these videos would be evergreen, but are they really? We're going to take a look at my numbers from last year compared to this year and see what happens when you stop posting content. To start, let's take a look at last year's numbers. All right, so looking here at 2022, we see we averaged about $5,000 a month. Granted, we had some months that were a little bit lower than that, but we also had a few months that came in above the $5,000 mark. So at 62,000, we averaged a little bit higher than 5,000 a month. Now, my goal in 2022 was to post about 30 videos a month, or at least one video on average per day. That's about what we're looking at here. It's probably a little bit less than that, despite my best effort and everything else that goes on. I'm not sure that I always hit that 30 video a month mark, but nonetheless, we had a fairly strong year, coming in at $5,000 a month and $62,000 over the course of 2022. So this year, 2023, had a lot of career stuff going on. Definitely stopped posting videos on a regular basis. I had a number of videos that were still getting views, other videos that dropped off completely. So what did it look like in 2023 without a lot of input on my end? Let's pull up the 2023 numbers and see just how much these numbers have changed without actively uploading. All right, so here we have my 2023 numbers. This was basically set it and forget it. I maybe posted 5 videos during the year, had a lot of other stuff going on. My focus was definitely elsewhere, and Amazon was definitely not my priority. But depending on whether you're glass half full or glass half empty, these numbers could look either way. Granted, last year we made $62,000. This year we're coming up on $30,000. We probably won't hit $30,000 since 2023 is almost at a conclusion. But on a positive note, with little to no effort on my end, I was able to make $30,000, and essentially is passive income. Granted, there's a lot of front end activity. That's one of the things we talk about with passive income is it's not completely hands-free, but the goal of passive income is to be able to do something that continues to pay you for a period of time after you've stopped doing the thing. This is certainly an example of that. $30,000 is not necessarily a bad thing, or I guess maybe we'll reach 29,000. But it is about half of what we made last year on the one hand, but on the other hand, it's $30,000 worth of revenue with not a lot of input or time spent contributing to that this year. So what do you think? Now, something interesting that I want to bring to your attention is that I do know creators who generally kept uploading videos throughout the year. However, they didn't necessarily maintain the numbers from last year. I want to hear from you, the folks that have been hard at it, maybe doing 30, 40, 50, 100 videos a month. I know you're out there. Let me know how you did this year. Did you actually raise your revenue? Did you see a bit of a dip in how much feedback you were getting from Amazon in terms of the effort that you put in? I definitely want to hear from you. I want to know if your effort continued to increase the bar and whether you noticed any dips or lower conversions or less revenue for the effort that you put in. Now, the exciting part is heading into 2024, we're able to refocus our attention on Amazon, and we want to see just how far we can raise this number, which is the result of hardly any videos and effort on our end to see where we can get that. Can we get it back up to 60? Can we get beyond 60? Can we go even higher than that? Only time will tell. We'll see how things are working on the Amazon side, but I definitely want to hear your feedback on what it was like for you continuing to meet those same monthly goals, video after video. Were you able to increase the bottom line and actually make more revenue than you did in 2022? From the general trends that I saw, it appeared as though perhaps revenue might have been down a little bit for those who continued to make videos, but it's also very dependent on the particular products that you are targeting. We all know when something like Black Friday rolls around, if you've made a video on a product that gets featured as a lightning deal or Black Friday deal or Cyber Monday deal, we absolutely can see that there is extreme opportunity there to make a ton of sales in a short period of time. Even though I hadn't put up videos for pretty much the entire year, I did have a strong showing on Black Friday. Obviously, not as strong as last year, but there were still videos on my profile that were in some way featured during Black Friday or put on sale or whatever the case may be that drove 2, 3, 4 times as much money as I was making on a regular day throughout 2023. So definitely want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments, how has Amazon been treating you? Were you definitely able to maintain the level by posting consistently, or did you have to up your game and post more videos to try to reach the goals that you hit in 2022? Since Amazon still hasn't given us a lot of the analytics that they promised to give us, i.e. specific sales tied to specific videos, I think it is a benefit for us to come together as a community, try to understand what's happening, and work together to raise the tide, so to speak, for all the ships that are out there trying to earn more money on Amazon. And if you're watching this video because you're interested in Amazon Influencer, but you haven't actually gotten started yet, then you definitely want to get involved, look into it. If you want a step-by-step guide to get started in the process, you can head over to my course on influencer videos. I'll throw a link in the description below if that's something that you're interested in. But otherwise, stay tuned. There's plenty of content here on the channel that can help you learn about Amazon. There's also an Amazon playlist. Be sure to check that out. And good luck building a pretty lucrative additional revenue stream as a content creator. I hope you found this video helpful. I will see you in the next video.